Tony, welcome to Government.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead radio show. You're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
Hi, I'm so excited to tell you about my favorite thing ever, Critter Coloring Books by Pappy Sil. They're full of super cute animals and cool stuff to color. I get to use all my favorite crayons and markers, and guess what? There are no rules. So I made a purple mouse with rainbow background. If you love animals and love coloring, you have to get these books. Trust me, they're awesome. Just go to Amazon and search for Pappy Sil and you'll find the whole collection of coloring books. Remember, it's a Pappy world and we all get to color in it.
Let's give a big shout out to Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, who's a friend of mine.
Tony Walker!
Tony Walker!
Tony Walker, everybody. Stand up, Tony. Where are you? Tony Walker! Thank you so much, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Walker. Our favorite, we love you.
Knockem Dead
Let's give a big shout out to Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, who's a friend of mine.
Tony Walker.
Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, everybody. Stand up, Tony. Where are you?
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's the Knockem Dead Comedy Show. Happy Thursday to everybody. Thanks for joining us here on the Knockem Dead Comedy Show. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown on Gov's Comedy Club Podcasts, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, please subscribe. Please follow the page. Excuse me. Please follow the page, and we appreciate you hanging out there. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to that channel. Hit the thumbs up and all that good stuff. No matter which page you're on, please share the link to the show. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, especially this one. And if you're on Facebook and you'd like to join in on the conversation today and hang out with us and hear your name said, hear your comments read, well, do that on the YouTube feed. That is where we monitor the comments. So join us over there on YouTube, and you'll hear your comments read. Just like Mario says, hello from Mario and Deb. We are looking forward to seeing your podcast today. Well, thank you very much, Mario and Deb. Mario and Deb, you guys got to get back in here. We'll talk some more and have some fun. In the meantime, we're here from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club with two Long Island legends, Frank and Joanne Amante are here, ladies and gentlemen. Joanne and Frank. It's about time you finally got in here, Joanne.
How many times did we cancel?
I think it was like 4 or 5,
exactly.
I think, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But we're glad you're finally here. And my apologies, I was getting ready.
No worries.
Yeah, I was working on something this morning, and then I had to get prepared for this, so I barely even said hi, so my apologies.
He's a very busy man.
I am crazy.
Very important and busy man.
Well, I don't know about the first part, but Johnny Lambros says hello. It's been a while. Happy holidays. Same to you, Johnny Lambros. Thanks for checking in. Hope you're well, pal. Okay. All right, first things first. How was the Chapin show? Not last night, the night before. Tuesday night, right.
Yep.
You both played it, right?
We did.
How'd it go?
Frank and I did a song with Jay Maffali and Catherine Mills. Miles and Maffali.
All right. I'm glad you said that because that's on my notes. When I look up, that's the name of the song.
That's the name.
All right. I saw the video. Now, the video starts, the camera angle is to your right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We don't see you. And we see the other two, a woman and a guy.
Right.
She's a singer and he's a guitar player. You go right into the song. It was almost all a cappella.
Right.
You start, it's just you by yourself. Now, these other two, they almost look surprised. Was this planned? Or were you like, screw this, I want more stage time. I'm singing this song.
I'm just singing.
That's right. And you guys can join me if you want, but I'm doing it.
One thing that did happen, actually, his guitar wasn't playing.
You can see that in the video. You couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it.
Towards the end, it kicks in.
So I think he's trying to figure out why.
Oh, yeah.
As we're on stage now, nothing we can do about it.
Oh, so maybe he's thinking, how dare you start the song when I'm not ready?
No, he was actually doing that, and they announced him. He was, I think he just went, just go.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And I'll figure it out as we go.
Oh, okay.
So I feel bad for him, but
and I think, well, we didn't have much rehearsal. We rehearsed backstage maybe once or twice.
Oh, wow.
Half hour before.
Yeah, and
Really?
we hit it kind of cold, so we were kind of just looking at each other and trying to take cues.
Now, but the song obviously was planned, but why didn't you rehearse? Like has it been planned this whole time? You guys just couldn't match your schedule?
It was scheduling. They got there close to showtime.
Who's they? The other musician.
Yeah.
Oh, they got there close to showtime.
Yeah,
Prima donnas.
Traffic.
Oh,
And work. He
prima
got
donna.
a little delayed.
So we got a quick 2-second sound check on stage beforehand, and we rehearsed in the hallway behind that.
Oh, wow.
And that was it.
Well, it's great back there. There's a lot of room back there. So I would imagine you had plenty of room to.
With 20 acts, it's not.
Yeah.
So a lot of people back there.
Yeah, I saw that one
A lot of people
group
rehearsing in the corners too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
really?
We
Oh,
weren't
that's
the
funny.
only ones.
Was that the only song you did?
Yeah, that's all I did.
What's up with that? Why do you?
20 acts.
So what?
3 hours right there.
How long?
3 hours.
Was it a 3-hour show?
Just about, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
And he even said, Stu Marcus, who hosted, even says, guys, I'll introduce you guys. Please don't say anything before or after the song because it's going to cut into the showtime.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So he says, I introduce you, play, get off.
Well, at least they do a summer show now too.
Right.
They do the summer one, and there's not the same acts, I don't think, right?
Not all of them, no. Some of them were.
so everybody gets a little more of a chance
Yeah, sure
to play. But it's a great night. It's a really
and
good
you've
night.
been like Frank. You've been doing this one for a long time.
I've done it a number of times. I backed
2 or
up
3, I
Frank a couple of times,
Yeah.
and then we did When I Look Up twice now. This is our second year of doing that one.
Yeah, last time was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never even until I watched this video. I never even heard that song.
It was one of his last songs.
Oh really?
Yeah, he wrote a play called Cotton Patch Gospel. It was like
Cotton Patch Gospel.
And it was the premise was, what if Jesus were born in Georgia? And it's a story of Jesus, but it was set in down south. It's actually pretty funny.
That's kind of like why though? Like, what if Jesus was born on Mars? That's kind of weird.
Wanted to do, and he wrote country bluegrass songs to accompany.
Oh really?
The show, yeah.
And what is the arrangement? What the same? You guys changed it.
Yeah, we changed it.
He's kind of countrified. I look up.
Don't hurt yourself. Stop it.
So, like that.
I can totally. Oh, I got a bruise. I can't. I got to go to the doctor. All in all, good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big turnout.
Yeah.
Wasn't sold out, but it was close.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I mean, he's been dead 40-something years, so it's nice that it's still.
Well, it was his birthday week too.
Right.
Yeah.
What this week?
Yeah, Harry's
this weekend. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't know that. He would have been how old?
82.
82. And what'd you tell me before we went on the air? His wife just had a birthday or something?
She just had her 90th this week.
Her 90th birthday?
Yeah, I don't know the exact date, but it was sometime this week.
90 years old. That's crazy. Good for her. Happy birthday, Sandy. Right. Okay. I forgot that for a second. I only remember it because of the song, actually.
Right.
And Graham Nash sings it.
Yep.
All right. Good. 3 hours. Who else was on it? Anybody we know?
Stu Marcus.
Well, Wondrous Stories. Part of Wondrous Stories.
Oh, right. They did Taxi with you.
With me,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Taxi and sequel, the medley.
Right.
As a medley.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what was going on with you in that song.
Why?
Like I had to, I forget the lyrics, but you were like had to play it out just once, wow. I was like, what
That's
the
how
hell
the
is
song
it?
goes.
So what?
That's how it goes. I can't do it any other way.
You can't do it any other way, really?
No, it doesn't sound the same.
What you hear in your head.
Yeah.
You did that a few times.
That's
I'm like,
how it goes. Listen to the song. That's how it
no,
goes.
I know that's how. Well, I think you accented it a little bit.
Actually,
more.
he goes more like that.
All right,
Like,
so he was laughing. It sounds like
kind of like, yeah.
You should have done it that way.
Yeah, no, it would have been worse. That would have been a lot worse for me.
But it did. It took me by surprise when I first watched it.
Yeah.
Wow. I was like,
What?
yeah.
That's what it does.
But I want to say too, Sue Turner rocked it.
Oh, yeah.
She's great.
Oh,
She rocked it.
She's got some voice.
Absolutely.
We love you, Sue.
Yeah. I admit I am not all that familiar with her voice because Kenny's always stealing her spotlight. So
She's got a beautiful voice and played years and years wedding bands.
Right.
And
well, she
she's
was in
very
here.
busy.
In here, and she sang for me. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So now, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And I tell the story all the time. She grew up with my mother-in-law, and I had no idea until about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I had no idea.
Yep.
I had no idea. Yeah, which I thought was the weirdest thing. Good morning, Ann, out there in California. She says, good morning, Tony, Frank, and Joanne. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Ann. Good to see you. I don't see your man, John. I don't see him.
Uh-oh.
Find out where he is, Ann. That's your mission today. Find out where he is. Maybe he's mad at me. He called in yesterday. I didn't take the call. I don't know, so maybe he's mad at me. I did call. I called him back after the show, and he didn't answer my call.
Wow.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's just real. That's all just hit me now. Maybe John's mad. Oh, all right. Maybe I'll call him later, like towards the end of the show, see if he answers. All right. So, so yeah, you guys did that song together. How did you guys? Because you guys have done various projects, music.
How did we?
Yeah, how did all this
come
happen?
together?
We talked about this the
I
other
know.
night. We actually met through MySpace.
We did.
Remember that?
Well, yeah, but really?
Yeah.
How? What?
We found each other's names, I think, because we both played around and kind of stuff. And we found each other's names through that. She came to open mic nights. And then when MySpace disappeared, it became...
All right, I got to cut you off, though, right away. What? you didn't just see his name. So I got to meet this guy. I
No,
love
I
that
think
name.
actually-
Like there must have been more to
Actually,
this.
I think I saw some songs by Tony DiStefano and Too Hip for the Room.
Oh, right.
And they used to do different kinds of arrangements of songs, and I was like,
Okay.
"This is cool."
Oh, what? And he was a part of it?
No,
Oh.
but they were playing at Cafe Mojo. Were you Cafe Mojo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I went down to Cafe Mojo to see Too Hip for the Room, and found out that they did open mic at Cafe Mojo.
Okay.
So I started there, but I don't think you didn't run the open mic at Cafe Mojo, right?
Not that one, no.
No, and then it kind of shifted over to Jesse's Roadhouse,
Right.
and that's the
That's where I
open
was,
mic.
right.
So I started going to that one, and in fact, I was too embarrassed to get up and sing at the open mic. And Frank came over with the microphone and brought it to the table and said, "If you're too embarrassed to get up or too shy to get up, you can sing from the table."
Wow.
You remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
What? You weren't out singing before that?
I sang for many, many years as a kid.
Okay.
You know, grew up in a hugely musical family.
Yeah.
But I had a period of time where I was raising kids and whatnot.
Damn kids getting away with everything.
I know. You know, as my mother used to say, a mother shouldn't be hanging out in a saloon.
In a saloon.
In a saloon. So
It's going to be a gunfight outside the saloon.
So I wasn't, permitted to go to a saloon because I was a mom. But then I started doing children's music, and I started getting back into music, but not the pop scene again. So I kind of had to get my feet wet again.
Doing children's music where? Like
in
performing out? And
local school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did that for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Taught little guys.
Oh, you were teaching music?
It was more like a music appreciation because the kids were anywhere from 9 months old to 10 years old. So
traveling to different schools, or you were hired by one particular school?
Oh, I would
nice.
travel from room to room to room.
Oh, wow.
And
that's a cool job.
It was the best job.
Yeah.
Because I had young kids, so I had the school schedule. I was home for my kids.
Nice.
I would actually bring my toddler with me.
That's cool.
Because she could play with the other one.
Yeah, sure.
And it was great. It was wonderful. I played guitar, I sang, just taught them appreciation, music appreciation, rhythm. I brought in instruments every month, different instruments. They could feel a violin or feel a clarinet.
Sure.
And,
that's cool.
That was cool. But getting up on stage and actually singing a song, that, I had to get my nerve back.
Did you do that a lot? Like you went up to people in their booth and like, here.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Did they ever get people like, get the hell away from me?
No, I mean, I made sure they wanted to do it first. They were there to do it. They were just nervous to start
I think my friends were saying, she sings.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What song did you start off with?
Maybe different drum. I'm not sure.
Possibly. So probably something Linda
Different
Ronstadt.
from When Will I Be Loved? Maybe one of those, yeah.
Yeah, probably one of those.
Different drum, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I got that right here.
Oh, that's right.
It's a brand new Mickey Dolenz album. I brought it in to show you. He also autographed it.
Oh, you got it the autograph.
Nice.
But the main reason I brought it in because
you personalized it too. That's cool.
Oh yeah, Sister Tony. Yeah.
Nice.
I got the producer of this album is a guy that I know. That's why I brought it in. John Billings, who you've seen a few times on Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling with Mark and Richie. He's Mickey Dolen's bass player, but he also produced this.
Nice.
So I thought that was really cool.
I haven't heard it yet.
But yeah, different drummers on here.
Nice.
That's my whole story. Really had nothing much to do with what you guys are saying. So.
He recorded himself, and then his sister also does it a lot.
Say it again. What?
He recorded it himself.
Who?
Mickey.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, on the Sings Nesmith album.
Oh, right.
And then I think
live his sister sings it. Yeah. But that might have been the song that you guys.
I think might have been, yeah.
And then that was it, huh? The skies opened up, and it was like a musical partnership.
I started following Frank and Ramona around because Ramona's voice is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I started following them around, and they would get me up to sing every now and then. And then sometimes if Ramona couldn't make a gig, Frank would call and say, "Do you want to sub?" And started subbing with Frank, and then we started getting regular gigs. Right. And I think we gigged for about 10 years together.
At least.
Oh, really? Was it
that
long?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so with Ramona, it was Spoonwalk.
Right.
So what was this? Joe Walk?
No. We thought about that.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
were trying to think of something.
We want to be a Monte and Walker. Just
Monte Walker.
A Monte and Walker. Just plain and simple.
Yeah, alphabetical.
Yeah.
Now we have a comment asking about the Mike Nesmith album, which I do believe Tim Finnegan. Is that your husband?
That's my very newly
right?
married husband.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. You guys just got married, when, like a month or two ago?
6 weeks, about 6 weeks ago.
Congratulations to you
Thank
both. Very
Thank
nice.
You. Thank you.
So we like him. We'll keep him.
We'll keep him. You know, 6 weeks at a time.
It's also in her band.
Love you,
too.
honey.
What'd you say?
He drums in her band too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Oh, so we got like a Fleetwood Mac thing going on.
We got stories.
Really? Pictures too?
I left them home.
Damn it! Forget it. Show's done. Good morning, Mickey. Thanks for watching. Well, is that how you met Tim, from playing in bands?
Yes, we actually started in Illusion. I think he started the end of 2015.
Okay.
And and we were friends in the band. We're still in the band.
Right.
9 years now, and we became friends. And then the friendship grew into dating, and we got
Nice.
married October 13th.
Sammy Hagar's birthday.
Well, I knew that.
Well, what was it?
So he was there, and you played nothing but Hagar songs the whole wedding. What would be a good Hagar wedding song? You don't know Hagar.
I don't know his stuff.
When It's Love. Van Halen, When It's Love.
He wrote that?
Yeah, he wrote like all the lyrics when he was in the band. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was on purpose. Very
Yes,
nice.
very on purpose. In fact, the band played at the wedding. Our band played a few
Illusion, you
songs.
said?
Yep, Illusion. Shameless plug.
Oh, I thought you were. I didn't know what was going on there for a second.
He got nervous. Or excited.
I was going to say, definitely not nervous. Like, woohoo! So a few things here. So basically, you just got married. You met him in the band.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're saying if it wasn't for Frank getting you up to sing, you wouldn't have met Tim.
Exactly.
Wow.
See that?
Okay.
Really? I mean,
I guess.
Yeah, you get credit.
I get credit.
And now also, so you said you played together for 10 years, but why did it stop? Because you joined Illusion? Did
No.
Tim steal you from Frank?
Oh, this is getting juicy.
I know. I'm trying to get it going.
Well, it was before COVID, though, right? Was it COVID or before?
It was before COVID. I think you started to not feel well, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, once I started going to the hospitals every few months, it just kind of fizzled out after that.
Yeah.
Should have played in the hospital.
Yeah. We did play at a hospital with through WSB one time.
Oh, with Mark?
Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
I think twice.
Was it twice?
I think twice.
But
Yeah.
Kenny Freeberg is watching. He says, "Happy holidays to all." Same to you, pal. And Tim Finnegan agrees. He's thanking you. He says, "Thanks, Frank," with a whole bunch of exclamation points.
Nice.
So right. So yeah, it's true.
Tim, where are you?
Yeah, he could have come. Did he want to come?
No, he's working. He's working. Yeah.
Well, not really.
Yeah, well.
He's watching. He's in trouble now. Yeah. He's a drummer, you said. So.
He's a drummer and also guitar. He plays guitar also.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's a guitar.
And Illusions, that's you're spotlighting all the female artists, right?
Female artists, mostly rockers.
Nice.
But everything, from Pink to Fleetwood Mac to Grace Slick to
Nice.
Pat Benatar. I mean, we do the whole. There's 2 lead singers, so we can, play different things.
Nice.
Susie Quattro?
No.
Not yet. On your website, though, you have pictures of all these different women whose songs you play.
Yes.
Sheryl Crow's up there. What songs or a song do you do of hers?
Actually, Sheryl Crow, we usually end our night with her version of rock and roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a stretch,
Mhm.
but
She does it.
Sometimes we want to do a song and we have not found a woman who does it or a woman you wouldn't know. But if it's not a woman who has covered the song, we'll just say that Joan Osborne did it.
Well, she has covered almost everything.
Exactly.
She has.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we'll say this is for Joan Osborne.
Nice.
Well, these days, Brandy Carlisle.
Yes.
That's the
we
second,
could do her
second
too.
these days.
Yeah, she covers a lot.
She does a lot of, yeah.
Wow.
So we stretch it a little bit.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It works. I actually love Joan Osborne. She she had the big hits back in the 90s, but then after that,
Yeah.
most people couldn't tell you a single thing she's done.
There's local theater shows now. Kind
Yeah,
of.
but she puts out a lot of albums and a lot of covers that are great. Kenny Friedberg wants to know if you do any Linda Ronstadt and any Janis Joplin.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Check, check.
Okay, very nice.
Ronstadt is one of my my muses my whole life.
Oh, tremendous.
You know.
I've told this before on here, I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when she got inducted. Glenn Frey comes out to induct her. Carrie Underwood sang. Emmylou Harris sang.
Bonnie Raitt. Right?
Bonnie Raitt came out and sang, I think, the best version of Blue Bayou I've ever heard. Sheryl Crow came out and sang You're No Good. Stevie Nicks came out and sang something. Like, I couldn't walk for a few hours. I mean, it was just... It was just stunning. And then they all sang together at the end, and Glenn Frey even came out and joined them, for backing vocals, and unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was, one of the best things I've ever seen live. It was, and she was, I hate saying was, but she's not dead, but she's not doing it anymore. But what a voice.
How about the bitter end connection?
Oh, I was able to go to the bitter end and actually sing different drum on the same stage that Linda Ronstadt sang different drum, which was a thrill.
I bet. There's so much history in that place.
Oh.
Yeah, that place is amazing. There's a lot of videos of you guys playing from there.
From there, doing that song, and there's actually a video of Linda doing it there too.
Oh, really?
So did I splice it up?
You did.
We
mashed
spliced
them together. Yeah.
You made a mess of it and put them all together. Just leave it alone.
Well, just a little bit of her, a little bit of.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, all right. I thought you were like.
I was just a couple of years late for the duo.
Yeah, right.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
I think she was saying the same thing too.
Yeah.
I was just a little early.
Just missed her.
Just missed Joanne. Okay. Well, do you guys want to? We're about a half hour in. Should we get a tune?
You want to do a tune?
Sure, we can do a tune.
Okay.
What do
you want to do a track, or you want to do something?
You tell me.
Okay.
You're the keeper of everything.
Do you?
That's scary.
Keeper of
That
the
is
keys,
scary.
keeper of the tracks, keeper of the...
Do you want to explain In Your Sky?
Sure. So, I grew up in a very musical family. My dad was a jazz and blues guitarist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And he ran the folk groups in church for years and years years, which is how
Just like him.
Right.
Yeah, how I started. I was about 8 years old when I started singing in church. And my brother was in the folk group, and...
Where was this?
This was in Bayside.
Oh, that's
Queens.
where you're from,
Yep.
Bayside? Okay.
And my mom was an appreciator of music. Couldn't carry a tune in a suitcase.
That's
but,
me, yep.
She appreciated and she put up with all us musicians in the house. Grandfather used to come over every Sunday, play the mandolin,
Oh, wow.
singing. It was always music.
That's cool.
So Dad was a great mentor for me, learning how to play guitar and exposing me to so much music. So my dad came down with cancer, and for the last year of his life, I wanted to make it very special for him. So with Frank, who I am eternally grateful for that year, he had Dad come to Jesse's Roadhouse and actually have some gigs at Jesse's.
That's right.
Right, and play. And Dad said that it was the best thing because in preparation for those gigs, he says it was the first time since his diagnosis that he woke up in the morning and his first thought wasn't, I have cancer.
Oh,
his
wow.
first thought was music and what he was going to practice and what he was going to do and his set list. And he was always so appreciative to you for that. In fact, he, at one point, considered you his musical son.
Oh, jeez.
He said... they were very tight, Dad and Frank.
Oh, wow.
So we brought... Frank brought me to the bitter end, and I was able to sing this next song, which Frank and I wrote for my dad, which explains the whole musical connection between Dad and I. And we were able to sing it at the bitter end. Dad was able to come down. It was about 10 weeks before he passed away, so he was not doing too well at that point. But we got him up on the stage, and he sang the last chorus with me.
Right, which I have an issue with. The poor guy is standing up there the whole time, and like even a few times looked like he leaned up to the microphone like he was ready, and you guys just kept going without him. And finally, at the end, he finally got to join out. I was like cheering. I was like, finally, the man gets to sing.
He sang along a little bit. We danced during the bridge.
Right. Yes.
We did.
Yep.
And that was actually his last performance, his last time on stage.
Oh, wow.
And then he passed away about 10 weeks after that.
Passed away. Yeah, I got a problem with this too. What's the date he passed away?
April 28th.
Right. That's my birthday.
Well, he knew it.
Stealing my thunder. Should have waited a day or two. Sorry, I had to. Sorry.
I forgot about that.
But he was so appreciative because he always, the bitter end was like an epitome for him to play the bitter end.
Was that his first time, like, playing on that stage? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Then.
So it was
Yeah, you know I'm
great.
being stupid.
I
But
know,
no, it's
I
great.
know.
Yeah.
It was great to be
I don't
able
know
to
how to
bring
do
him up
anything
there,
else.
that he actually
Yeah.
was able to sing at the bitter end.
Sure.
And shortly thereafter, I'm going on, but shortly thereafter, I was cleaning out his music room and going through his music that he had on his stands and everything. And I found a book, a binder, and it said John's original compositions. My dad's name was John.
Okay.
And I said, original compositions? I didn't know Dad wrote music.
Oh, you had no idea?
No idea.
So he's already passed at this point?
Yep.
And you didn't know?
No. So I pull it out, and sure enough, there's sheet music in there of a whole bunch of songs. Some are finished, some aren't.
Oh, wow.
Some are little pieces of it.
Yeah.
So I don't read music.
Okay.
So I brought it to Frank, and I was like, play this.
But
I
you don't
wanna
read
hear
music
it."
either.
No, well, one of them I didn't have to.
Right.
One of them was already
charted out.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was finished.
Okay.
There was also a piano, an instrumental that he wrote that was all finished. So we had a friend of ours come and record that for us.
Oh, okay.
And then a third song he started to write. You want to? That's your story.
Oh, that one? Okay. That one was titled Annette, which was my mom's name.
Okay.
And he had a date in the corner, and the date was he was in the Korean War.
Oh, okay.
So he must have been away.
Yeah.
And he was writing this song to my mother about how much he missed her. They were
Sure.
newly married.
Oh, wow.
And it was beautiful, beautiful love song. So it wasn't finished.
It wasn't finished.
Frank and I filled in a couple of the blanks.
Oh, wow.
And then we wrote a third verse to it.
Right.
That was actually him singing to my mom from heaven.
Oh, okay.
That he was still with her and
Yeah.
still thinking about her and still loved her. And we,
Wow.
a year after his death, we brought all these songs, all his originals, to the bitter end, and we played his songs on the bitter end stage.
Oh, wow.
Which would have been his dream.
Now, Mom's still with us?
Mom is 96.
So oh, wow. So she was there for this?
She was there.
First time she was hearing this stuff or no?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, well, she probably heard it, coming from the basement.
Mm-hmm.
But first time hearing it with the full band and completed. And
This is like a documentary or something.
Yeah.
Like this should be put down somewhere.
yeah, it was really awesome.
Somewhere in between, we went to our friend Tony DiStefano.
Yeah.
And we had her dad come down and we just said, here, just sit there and play whatever you want to play. And he played a bunch of old standards. And some of them, we after the fact, we went back and we finished them, kind of like a Beatles thing. We added instruments to it and stuff and finished it up.
But the old standards, but this wasn't his stuff. This was
just popular stuff.
Right, but you just added stuff to his recordings.
That kind of stuff.
Right.
And so he did that. And one of the things we did while we were there is he sang a little bit of this song, like he did the bitter end. So this recording you're going to hear, it's got him on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the end of it.
Oh, all right, cool. So you're not singing live. We're just going to listen to this.
No, he's going to sing live to the recording.
Oh,
okay. It's just backing track.
Backing track with him on it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So,
and it's called In the Sky?
In Your Sky.
In Your Sky. Okay, cool.
So put your headphones on. You're going to have to hear it.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know why we wrote it in this key.
Well, yeah. Back then we could do it in that key.
I'm older now. The key is high.
Hopefully this works.
Yep. Watching you play to a filled room again, I become 8 years old, learning your songs as I sit on your knee. Every lesson was gold. Wondering, wishing that I could fly in your sky. Carry on the light, carry on the torch, the love you gave me. Carry on your music, child. Carry on in you. Sifting through pictures of army big bands, Sunday folk groups, Thursday blues. Walking, discovering mile by mile, showing me paths I could choose. Seeing, believing that I could fly in your sky. Carry on the light, carry on the torch, the love you gave me. Carry on your music, child. Carry on in you. Minutes with you become moments in time. Melodies, poetry, rhythm and rhyme. I could never forget it. You and I, we both get it. Your song plays on, becomes mine. Watching it play to a filled room tonight. Inside each note you will stay. The circle completes and goes round once again, as it will every day. Sailing, soaring, I can fly in your sky. That's why I carry on the torch, carry on your light, the love you gave me. Carry on your music, child. Carry on in you. Carry on the light.
Carry on the torch.
The love you gave me.
Carry on the music, child.
Carry on in you. The crowd.
Well done. Very nice. In Your Sky, Joanna Monte, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're on that too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very nice. For Frank Walker too.
Yep.
Written by Frank also.
Very nice. Wow, that was great. And now, where'd you get his voice from?
We recorded most of it at this friend Tony's house.
Oh.
And then
right.
I added some stuff later on to it.
Right, okay. Ann says, beautiful song, Joanne.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice. I I was going to ask you something about it, and I lost it. Oh well. So you said before you play guitar. I don't think I've the handful of times I've seen you. I don't think I've ever seen you play.
Yes, well, I use the term very loosely. I play guitar. I'm a living room guitar player.
Very nice.
I do play a little rhythm guitar with Illusion.
You do? Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
Mostly like you said, there's 2 lead singers. So it's you and another girl, right? You just
2 lead singers, lead guitarist, bass, keyboards, and my honey on drums.
Nice. Yeah. Is that what you said? My honey.
My honey on drums.
What does he call you?
What does he got? I don't know. We don't really have those pet names.
Well, you just said you call him my honey.
Well, we call each other honey or
okay.
hun.
Hun.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
We have to come up with a good pet name.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah, he's thinking. He's like, no, I can't say that. No,
yeah, that's exactly what was going on. Ann also says, awesome writing, Frank. Okay.
Thank you.
Now you also, so you have, I don't want to forget, you have a gig this Saturday and a gig next week. Both Illusion or no? There's
actually,
another band.
Actually, this Saturday, Tim and the 2 other guys from Illusion, Rob and Steve, are in 2 other bands.
Oh.
One of them is just starting now. It's a Tom Petty tribute band.
Oh.
And this other band that's playing Saturday night is kind of more of a jam band. A lot of Eric Clapton.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. They're going to be at Finley's on Saturday night.
And what are they called?
Gypsy Highway.
Gypsy Highway. Oh. That's from a song.
I think so. Right?
Tim, chime in. What song is that?
Yes. Where did Gypsy Highway come from, Tim?
What is it?
Gordon Lightfoot?
Oh, see, I'm thinking Clapton.
It's got to be some Clapton.
Oh, no. He's a song that's something Highway, but I don't think it's Gypsy Highway. I think it's something else. Empty Highway? Empty Highway. Something like that. I can't remember. That's all I remember.
Are you still on the Gordon Lightfoot thing?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I'm sitting here thinking he was moved on to Clapton.
No.
It doesn't matter. It's not.
I thought it was a after Gordon Lightfoot song.
You want us to start over?
No.
Okay. So you're not in that band?
I'm not in that band. So,
okay.
So that's Saturday night is Finley's. The following Saturday night, Illusion does an annual Christmas party.
Oh, nice.
We throw a Christmas party at the KFC in Hicksville.
Oh.
You guys are from Hicksville.
Yeah.
And
I'm still there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We invite down a couple of bands. I think there's going to be 4 bands all together.
Oh, wow.
We have just music all night.
Cool.
We bring food. You buy your own drinks. And we just celebrate the holidays together.
Very nice. That's really cool. Who are the other bands?
One is Punch. Oh man, I don't remember the other ones.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Check my Facebook.
That's a weird name for a band.
That's a good name for a band.
That would be a good name. Yeah, check my Facebook.
Now, Gypsy Highway and Illusions. Where does the Gypsy Highway you already said? Where does the name Illusions come from?
Illusion started. Well, the whole concept of Illusion started when the other lead singer, Mary McDermott, and I were in a Black Crowes band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we sang backup in a Black Crowes band, and that's how Mary and I met.
Okay.
And
I didn't know there was a Black Crowes tribute band.
Yeah, Crowes Addiction was the name of it.
That's
way
cool.
Way back.
Okay.
And she wanted to do a side band of that, and have it be a tribute to women who rock, and she called it Illusion.
Oh, okay.
So we got together, we formed Illusion. It ended up not being a thing with the Crowes, but yes, it was Mary's idea to do this, and now she and I have been singing together ever since.
I have an idea.
Ah.
You're gonna like this.
Okay.
You should do so in Illusions, like you said, just because you got me thinking. You're talking about that it kind of spun off from the Crowes thing, but I'm hearing in my head the chorus to Remedy. It's just the girls.
Right.
Can I get the remedy?
Yep.
It's so you. So it's just you guys should do a medley of like famous parts of songs where the girls sing.
Right.
But you gotta do it like he just did it.
No, you don't want to do that. You want people to come see it.
That's a great idea.
I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what we should do.
We also want to do a set in Illusion of songs sung by men that sound like women.
Songs sung like men that sound like
So
women.
Journey.
Right. Right. And then we thought a set of
Bee Gees.
songs with women's names in the titles.
Oh, that's good.
Right. We actually do a women through the years of rock and roll show at libraries.
Oh, okay.
And,
Oh, that's cool.
And our bass player, Rob, is a DJ
Oh, okay.
in Stony Brook.
Wow.
So he kind of DJs the whole night, and
Nice.
we go through a journey through the...
I'm going to get you now also into Gypsy Highway.
Okay.
The song Layla. The second part, the piano piece. What's her name? Famous singer Rita Coolidge.
Mm-hmm.
One of her albums from the early 70s, she has a song called Time. Okay? It's that song.
Really?
But words. So when Gypsy Highway does Layla and they do the piano part, you now join them and you sing those lyrics while they're playing that part.
Okay, Mary.
And then that's
Mary,
going to balloon.
are you up for that?
Why does Mary have to be involved?
Because Mary's always involved with
Oh,
me. Yeah.
yeah.
we just...
Hey, tell me more about that. Sorry. Were you warned before you came in here?
Oh, I would please.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, please, Tony, I know you for years.
Tim Finnegan has no idea where the title Gypsy Highway came from, and he says, no idea, I failed.
I failed.
I failed.
Just sent a nice picture that hangs in the house of the bitter end thing to Frank and Joanne.
Oh. Okay.
What? Funkin' Rock School says Carefree Highway, Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. We want to know where Gypsy Highway came from. Tim Finnegan says, I'm on it, Frank. Excellent. I don't know what he's talking about. What is he on?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything here.
Oh, here, I got the picture.
You got it?
You got it?
Yeah, this is a picture of Dad and I singing at the bitter end.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's
together,
cool.
and a friend of ours painted it.
Oh, that's cool. That's wild.
Yeah.
Let me, I'll show it on the camera here. Yeah, there we go. I'm blocking Frank's face. Who made that?
A friend of ours who's a painter.
Does she have a name?
She painted it. I'm trying to remember her name. Because I knew you'd ask.
Oh, you should have given me like a little head, like you didn't know. Yeah. I wouldn't have asked then. All right, well, nice job, whoever you are.
Kathy, that was her first name.
Good old Kathy. Kathy the painter.
Kathy the painter.
Kathy the artist. KTA. Kathy the CTA. I don't know what's going on here.
KTA?
Well, some people spell Kathy with a K.
Right.
We have two cousins that both spell it with a K. Yes.
Yeah. So K's.
Yeah. So okay. So Illusions is next week. Gypsy Highways this week.
Gypsy Highways this Saturday. Illusions next Saturday.
Very nice.
Yep.
Go see them.
Yes, come see us.
Now, and oh yeah, tell me about Tim with the Tom Petty band, because there are a few other Tom Petty tribute bands around. Are there like turf wars going on?
No.
Like, do they fight?
No.
Does Mike Epstein call you up and say, "Hey,
no.
what the flying fuck"? Yeah, because I know you, and I know you're friends with Mike and Hillary. They have the Fleetwood Mac band.
Yes. Our bass player Rob, he is a tremendous Tom Petty fan. And actually sings very much like Tom Petty.
Oh, really?
Yes, you do, Rob.
Wow.
And he's listening. I know he is because he was texting me some things.
Very nice.
But he loves Tom Petty, so he put this band together, and he wanted to, just mess around with a bunch of Petty tunes.
I'm a big Petty guy myself. Yeah, I love that stuff. That's cool. What are they calling it?
I don't know. I don't think they have a name yet.
Oh, all right. So we don't know what Gypsy Highway means, and we don't know the name of your husband's new Tom Petty band.
Check our Facebook.
Free falling on Facebook. So you said you and Mary, you don't do anything without Mary, and now Mary's chiming in saying I'm up for all. So this is taking a whole different turn here.
You just gave him low-hanging fruit. Please.
It's low hanging, all right. Mary, if you'd like to get in here right now, we still have another 45 minutes.
Come on over.
Absolutely. But a Tom Petty band, though, I mean, they need some female singers.
They do.
So you're not in. You're not in this band.
Yeah, we'll.
Yeah. How does Tim go to you and say?
I know someone.
Well, right. How does he go to you and say, I'm starting a band, just me and these guys?
You're
like,
out.
Right, like you're you're not invited. Like, what's that about?
No, they'll need some backup.
Right,
They will.
they can't do stop dragging my heart around.
That's right. That's right.
They can't do-
And Waiting for Tonight.
Right. Oh, what a great tune.
Yes, we actually, Illusion has done that in the past.
Really?
Yeah.
And who are those background singers on that song?
Bangles.
Yep, very nice.
That's right.
Yeah, do you not
Yeah,
know
you know
that
that,
song?
no.
Yeah, you're not a big Petty guy, are you?
I know some of it.
Which means you're not a
No.
big Petty guy, right?
Which is very cool harmony they do. Really cool.
Yeah. What a great! I forgot about that song. I gotta go home and listen to that now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a great tune. Yeah, so you got to get on the Gypsy Highway. You got to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, we'll do it.
No, not the Gypsy Highway. The
The,
unknown.
Check my Facebook.
Yeah, the check my Facebook. I think we should get Mike Epstein and Tim Finnegan in here. Now, well, Tim is the drummer in the band.
Tim's the drummer. Yep.
So he's not the lead singer.
Nope.
It's Rob, the bass player.
No, he's not the lead singer in the Petty
Oh.
Band.
So we have a
because-
guy that sounds like Petty, but we're not using him.
Yeah, well, he doesn't.
Very
wa-
confused.
He doesn't want to sing.
I
I don't think, or maybe
okay.
he sings a few. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
So who's the lead singer?
Alan. It's a new guy, Alan. I have never met him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just recently started rehearsing with him.
We should get them in here and have like a Tom Petty off.
Like Rob would love that.
Really? But they have to sing and play. Like I actually brought in David Clark and a buddy of mine from England who does a Billy Joel show. I had them both in here, and I pulled these little keyboards, and I asked them Billy Joel trivia. They had to answer the questions on the keyboard.
I love it.
Yeah. I have
my
not.
God.
I have not used these since. It's been over a year. The batteries have probably exploded, and it's
I love
probably
it. Is
a
it
mess.
purple too?
Yeah, that no,
nice.
no,
No.
it's black like it is here.
Oh.
But yeah, so now we should do that again with these Tom Petty guys.
They would love it.
They did Ruby Rag on this.
That's right, they did. Yeah.
Good thing it wasn't a Linus piano. You know, the little. Plink,
Yeah,
plink, plink.
right.
Oh, you got decals on the back of that thing too?
What?
The guitar?
Yeah.
The ukulele?
Ukulele. Yeah.
I know. I was watching that in the Harry Chapin thing. Everybody's playing their guitars, and you got that little Fisher Price.
It's easy to play.
It's just
Winds up.
every time he plays, I'm like, "What are you doing? Get a guitar."
Like that little travel one you used to.
Oh, that
used to
thing was
have.
even smaller. Yeah.
It would
Oh,
look- it
yeah, I
looked like
remember that.
It looked like
Yeah.
an oar.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of an oar.
Yes.
It broke.
That broke.
It broke.
Now, where you had that? What's that Lindsey Buckingham thing
Yeah,
called?
that broke too. Actually.
That broke.
Yeah.
Really?
The neck snapped.
Butter?
Butter. Yeah.
Wow.
We called it butter.
Oh, you called it butt. How does a guitar neck snap? What did you do?
Fling it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Pete Townsend.
I had it for like almost 15 years.
You did have it that long?
Wow.
And
I love that guitar.
Pure, I did too.
Yeah.
I still have it. It's just not working.
You
Not
can't.
workable.
Too expensive to get fixed.
Actually, it was fixed once already, and
And it broke again?
Yeah. It's beyond.
You cracking it over Tammy's head? What is
Yeah.
going on here?
Crazy glue? Nothing?
No, tried it, didn't work.
Isn't that a really expensive guitar? Shouldn't
It
be
was
breaking.
It was over $2,000 20 years ago.
Wow.
You spent over $2,000 on that thing?
No, actually, I
Don't tell
spent.
Mom.
No,
He's only 50.
no, actually, I
9
spent
years old, however old you are.
$1,600 for it, and the guy let me do it in payment.
Oh, all right. So what?
Yeah. But and actually, it was the owner at the time, Rick Turner, was the owner of the guy,
That was a
guy who made
beautiful
it.
guitar.
He made Lindsay's too.
Oh, this is the guy that actually made
Made
that.
the guitars, yeah.
So I would contact Rick Turner and say, "Why does this guitar keep breaking?"
He's gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what he wants you to think because your guitars are breaking. He's keeping your money.
Nice.
He's living down south in Aruba
Yeah.
with your money.
Aruba.
Aruba. I don't know why Aruba. I just.
So
Wow.
there's another one I have my eye on, a different type, but it's similar to that. that I
Oh, really?
eventually like to get, yeah.
I'll have to. If I ever get Lindsey Buckingham, we'll have to ask him. Do your guitars break? What are those guitars called?
His is
Butter.
Right. Well, mine is a Renaissance. His, I know it's Model 1. I don't know what the name of the actual brand is.
Okay.
Might be just a Rick Turner Model 1. Not sure.
All right.
Well, our bass player Rob just texted me and he said Joanne and Maria are in the Tom Petty band. They just don't know it yet.
Nice. See that? I think we just made that happen.
There you go.
So we kind of,
Yep. I think
we figured we'd elbow our way in. you know.
you're welcome. You're welcome. I
Yeah,
put
yeah,
the pressure
thank
on
you. Yes,
Rob.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely right. Why don't we get another song?
Okay,
Okay. What would you like to do?
up to you.
Do you want to do another original for your dad, or do you want to do cover?
Yeah, why don't we do Dad's? I like that. Don't
Don't forget?
Yeah.
Okay.
This song was written by Dad. It was complete. charted out and everything. And when we brought it to the bitter end to sing, Ellen Doomlau sang harmony with us. Remember that? Uh-oh, he's got a story.
Yeah, why?
No,
I hear a story brewing.
Was it that song? I think it was that song that the guitar player from the Bitter End band, Ass Cold Buck.
Yes.
He heard this song.
What was the name?
Ass Cold.
Askold is his first name.
Askold.
Buck?
B-U-K.
Ash Cold Buck.
Yeah. Great guitar player.
It sounds like a ass cold, like a caveman. Ass cold. Ass cold. Cold outside snow. Ass cold.
Ask old. That's how it's spelled.
Ask old.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, like ask.
Old. Yeah.
Wow.
Great guy.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
All I know is the city. That's all I know. I don't
Yeah.
know. Aside from that.
Does he have an accent of some sort?
No.
No.
So he's
Awesome guitar player.
Yeah.
though.
really
Amazing.
okay.
We haven't seen him in at least 10
Yeah.
years now.
Yeah.
So he's ask older.
Yes.
I made myself laugh. Oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry, go ahead. So why were you laughing?
I was laughing because we brought these songs in. I think it was that song, if I remember right. And he went, "Holy heaven, shit! What the hell is this song? This is great."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was that song.
How shocked you must like to find this stuff, and you had no idea your father did that. You must have been floored.
We both were, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially "Theme to a Dream of You." That's the instrumental. Yeah. This song should be like a movie score.
Really?
Unbelievable. In fact, I walked down the aisle to Dad's
Oh, nice.
Theme to a Dream, and both my girls, when they got married, they walked down the aisle to Dad's song.
Very nice.
So,
oh, that's cool.
so Dad walked me down the aisle.
Yeah.
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 He did.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. But that's not the song we're playing.
No.
No, this is called "Don't Ever Forget."
And this another one of his.
Yeah, another one of
Okay.
his. It's kind of a swingy. What would you say?
Just like you and Mary, swinging.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We actually, I think we kept saying we'd like to have Tony Bennett. We'd love to have had him do this song.
Right.
He
right.
can't.
Stuff.
He
Now he
can't.
can't now.
Right.
But I did actually give it to him. He did a book signing, and I handed it to him, and he just kind of ignored me and just let it sit there. He didn't take it.
I don't have any recollection of this. You met Tony Bennett?
At the bookstore in Huntington, the
Book review?
Yeah.
He put out a book?
He put out a biography.
Oh, yeah. And he was there signing it?
He signed it. And he signed my book, and I was talking to him, and I kind of like handed it off to the side kind of thing, and he just ignored it.
Wait, all right, wait a minute now. So you're talking like he signed the book, and what you didn't say I have this song.
I said I have this song, and he just kind of ignored me and just
really
went to the next guy.
Who really wanted no part of it, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
But we said it would have been great for him to do.
He would have been great.
Can you imagine like?
And that's one of his idols too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah.
loved
Oh,
him
he was
then.
great.
Sure.
Yeah. Imagine like 10 years from now they're putting out a box set of unreleased material.
There it is.
We have this song,
And all
Tony
of a sudden
Bennett.
you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah. Right.
It's copyrighted, Tony.
Yeah.
That's right. You're suing the Bennett family. All right. So I'm sorry. What's it called again?
Don't ever forget.
Don't ever forget. I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. You ready? Here it comes.
Don't ever forget moonlight and sparkling champagne. I didn't even know your name. Don't ever forget. Don't ever forget the night we spent in the dark. The many times we whispered, sweetheart. Don't ever forget. Starlight, star bright, where do you shine tonight? Starlight, star bright, the moment I saw you I knew, yes I knew. Don't ever forget, your love is only for me. Yes, darling, that is how it should be. Don't ever forget. star bright, where do you shine tonight? Starlight, star bright, the moment I saw you I knew, yes I knew, I just knew. Don't ever forget, your love is only for me. Yes, darling, that is how it should be. Don't ever forget. Don't ever forget. Thanks, Dad.
That was great. Really like that one. That was great.
What do you think, Tony Bennett?
Right?
Oh, totally Tony Bennett. Yeah. Mary says that was beautiful. GD Fenderson, hi GD. He says, yeah, the ass older made him laugh, and it was very stupid. Yeah, yes, it was. Yeah. You can see GD every day here on Gov's Comedy Club podcast at 9 o'clock. He's a part of Coffee with the Dog, and thanks GD for the. You give me a segue. You can see GD and Ron and Steven and myself on January 24th right here in the Giggle Room. The flyer says Tony Miller, which is not my name. But they have fixed the flyer, but I like this one better, so I keep using that one. So there you go. January 24th, come see us. Go to govs.com. GD, we have not worked out the details, but GD is going to zoom in. I think it's next week sometime. He's going to give away 2 tickets to that show. Ooh. So that'll be great. That's a cool thing to do. Don't forget, of course, December 13th, Mike Picchetti and Friends, the Evil Twins of Comedy, Mark Riccadonna and Don Jameson. Very excited about that. I'll be hosting that one.
Tony Miller.
That's right. Come see Tony Miller hosting that event December 13th. Yeah, that's going to be a great show. And we have Mark Riccadonna on our show tomorrow with Don Sill. They'll be zooming in at some point. And Chris Thomas is actually going to be in the studio with us tomorrow as well. Very excited about that.
It makes you Frank Miller.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Ann Rothney out there in California, she says, I love that, Frank and Joanne.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm assuming she meant, yeah, I love that, Frank. Not, I love that, Frank and Joanne.
Well, we'll take that too.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, Tim Finnegan says, remind Joanne that she brought something with her. I'm assuming he's talking about.
Right
Yeah.
next to you.
Yes.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. I brought Dad's Les Paul.
That is amazing. That is a beautiful freaking guitar right there.
This was the one he loved to play.
Really?
Yes.
And I bet the sound is incredible on that, right?
He always had it set to like a quieter jazz tone, and really, really nice.
Yeah, huh?
In fact, Frank brought this to the bitter end when we did Dad's songs.
Yeah.
So that not only did his songs play, but his guitar played.
Oh, you were using it?
I was playing it.
Were you, I'd be scared that I'd drop it
Oh,
or
I
something.
was.
Yeah?
I was.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed still and I just played chords in the background.
Do you ever play it or?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Then you let Tim play it too? Or?
Of course.
Yeah.
He tuned it.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. Thanks, hon.
That is, that's a nice guitar, man.
Yeah.
That's actually a regret of mine. Like that, I never once went to the Iridium to see Les Paul.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever?
No, I wanted to.
Yeah, that's a big regret of mine. I would love that.
Yeah. Tim went to see him, and he actually signed his guitar.
Really?
Yeah. He's got a signed one.
That's crazy. Oh, wow. We have Jackie the Joke Man in here a lot from the old Howard. He used to be on Howard Stern. He tells this great story. Because Jackie started out as a musician. So he went to the Iridium to see Les Paul once. Never met the man, didn't know much about him except the music. All of a sudden, Les Paul yells out on the mic, somebody told me Jackie the Joke Man's here. And he's like, oh my goodness. Turns out Les Paul loved telling jokes. He was a big joke teller. He brought him up on stage, made him tell, I forget how long, it's like 5 or 10 minutes, and every time Jackie told a joke, he was leaving. Les Paul's like, no, stay and tell another. He's like, people aren't here to see me.
Yeah, right.
But he kept him up for several minutes just telling jokes. And then that became a thing. Like every time Jackie would go, Les Paul would bring him up.
That's awesome.
And he's got this great picture hanging up in his house. It's a framed picture of him on stage with Les from the Iridium with Keith Richards up there with him, too.
Wow.
Is that like...
Yeah, really. Can't
you know,
plan that.
me and Keith Richards and Les Paul, like that would be unbelievable to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you're thinking that right now. Like me and Tony and Joanne.
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Tony Miller.
Tony Miller, that's right.
And check my Facebook.
Yeah, right. Tony Miller and the Check My
Starring
Facebook.
in the Check My Facebook.
Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to play you guys a song. So give me that thing.
Okay.
I want to play a song. I want you. You're going to know the song. I want you to tell me who the artist is.
Okay.
And I would bet money. I'm going to bet money that neither one of you are going to get it. Give me a second. Let me.
Famous or?
Yeah, oh, it's somebody we all know.
Okay.
But unless you've maybe by chance heard it, but it just came out. I believe it just came out. Okay, here it comes. You're gonna. Whoops! It would help if I had my volume up. So you'll know the song, but tell me who the singer is. And you guys at home can play too.
There's no
It's awful.
Up in the sky, stormy weather.
Whoa! I think he's burping. Actually.
Since
Stormy
you
weather.
and I ain't together.
So bad.
Keeps raining all the time.
I think I know it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I know the voice.
Well, buzz in.
Should I? All right. Let me let it play a little bit.
Tell me when it.
All right.
Tell me when.
And then I'll take
I
guesses.
just can't get my poor self together.
It's so bad.
Oh, I'm weary all the time.
Now you guys do obviously know the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Keeps raining all the time.
All right. So let me go back here, and let me go back to. Let me check the comments, see if anybody guessed who it is. I have to remember that it's a 30-second delay between here and the people hearing it, seeing the show. So let me see if anybody. Oh, all right. We have two guesses. Oh, sorry, one guess. Mary thinks it's William Shatner. That good guess, but incorrect.
I said that can't be William Shatner.
Spock. I don't know.
All right. So there's no other guesses in the comments. Joanne, do you have a guess?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
You said you think you know who it
think I
is.
know it.
Go ahead.
Hamale baby zibbly bubble, hamale baby zibbly bop.
Ah, you're close, but it is not him.
It's not David Lee Roth?
It is not David Lee Roth.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I was convinced it was him.
No.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
No, Mickey, it's not me. and I'm sorry, I'm no musician. That's what he's here for. But I'm still gonna say it anyway. It sucks, right?
Oh God.
Terrible.
All right, so you said it was close.
You were close.
Huh.
Well, you want to take another guess? That's fine. Go ahead, take another guess at it.
Close.
Same style, same genre.
Same world, yeah. And connected to David Lee Roth.
Sammy?
No. If I told you this guy kind of discovered Van Halen and produced their demos, would that help you?
I'm trying to think. I think who produced them? I'm trying to remember. Not Todd Rundgren.
No.
He produced Meatloaf. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know who discovered them.
If I said he's the god of thunder, would that help you?
That's familiar. I don't
All right.
know if you
I'll give you one more clue and you'll guess it.
Okay.
Shannon Tweed.
Gene Simmons?
That was
That's
Gene Simmons.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
Wow.
Oh, Gene Simmons. Stay home and watch your money grow.
Yeah, really.
He's actually
Seriously.
I think he's going to be releasing an album of covers. He's apparently been on tour in Europe for like a few months
I saw his
now.
band's playing soon somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't...
Terrible.
Wow.
Tim Finnegan said Ted Templeman. That's a good guess. Oh, now he's saying Gene Simmons. Okay. So yeah, he's a little behind us.
Oh, okay.
So he may have gotten it before I said it.
That's funny.
Here's Les Paul signing his guitar.
Oh, really?
Oh. Wow. Oh, that's wild.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. Hon, how long ago was that?
Let's see. That's a great picture.
Yeah.
Did he ever see McCartney there? McCartney used to go see him all the time.
I don't know.
Tim, you ever meet Paul McCartney? Or ever see him at the show at least? Wow.
Well, Tim is in pro audio, so he's around people.
That's
like that.
his
Yeah.
day job?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
Yeah, in fact, I took a picture of everything so he could enjoy.
If he had maybe tech work here, probably he might be able to help
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
In fact, he even said, tell Tony, give me a call when he needs.
Oh, you have no idea how this just made my day.
It just hit me as I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He said, Rob, what? Rob got his right. What? Oh, Rob got it right? Oh,
Rob
did
got
Rob
it.
guess Gene
Did Rob
Simmons?
guess?
I don't. He's
Not
not
here.
Oh, okay. And then he says the picture was too long ago.
Too long ago. Oh, he did guess. Sorry, Rob. I didn't see that. He did say Gene Simmons.
Oh, all right. Well, Rob got it right. Very nice. Now, Rob, I'm curious. Were you aware of that already, or you just recognized the bad singing? Just curious. Tim says walked by him on the street of New York City once. Oh, by Paul McCartney.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Did it have anything to do with a Les Paul show, or this was separate? Like you just happened to walk past him? Okay.
See, you should have come, dear.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you
You
should
would
have.
have had a good time.
Wow. So, that I've been looking for somebody to come help me out in here because
Really?
I struggle all the time with this stuff, as our viewers know. Yeah. Wow.
I got a guy.
What would he want in return? I don't have any money in there. I don't have any budget. I did hook him up with you and Mary, so maybe that's his way of paying me back.
This is true. And because of Frank, I met Tim, so...
Oh, that's true. So he kind of owes me.
Kind of.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like 6 degrees of separation
Something
thing.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right. So forget it. I don't have to give. I don't have to give you anything. You just get in
Just
here.
squat.
I'll get you guys into some shows.
Yeah.
Would you like
yeah.
that?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Seriously, you would
That'd
like
be
that?
awesome.
I
Yeah.
could definitely do that.
We'd have a good time.
I can't get into every show, but most of the shows. Come see Anthony Rodia. He's here this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anthony Rodia here at Governor's Comedy Club.
About the soap opera guy. Your soap opera friend.
You guys can go see him if you want. I won't be there.
Soap opera guy?
Are you a soap opera person? at
No.
all? No, okay.
No.
General Hospital, there's a guy, Steve Burton.
Okay.
He's been on it for forever, and he was off it for a while. He's back on, but popular guy. You should see it. They get soap opera people here regularly, and you would think Paul McCartney's here. This place is mobbed.
Wow.
Like as much as they can squeeze in people, and they're like screaming, carrying on for these soap opera people. It's amazing. So this guy came. There was about a year and a half ago. He was here, and Steve Burton, and he was. I don't know why. They have a green room. He doesn't like their green room. I have no idea why. And every time he comes, they open the studio for him, and he uses this as a green room.
Not very private to change clothes, but
Yeah.
Yeah, true. So he, who's Jim Dunlop?
Pickmaker.
Oh, seriously? Oh, I thought it was like somebody. All right. So, so there's been a few times I'll come in here the next day, and there might be a plate of food or a drink left behind, or maybe, or even some of his notes once or twice. So, not the end of the world. I'll just get rid of it.
You sell it on eBay.
Yeah, right. I should have. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, see?
Damn it.
It's got DNA on it.
So, so one day I came in on the night that he was here, and I totally forgot that it was happening. But I come in, I walk in, and there's a whole spread of food laid out on this table, like a 6-foot hero, and there's plates and I'm like, oh shit, I totally forgot. And I had shows I run the studio, so I had shows to do that night. So I saw the owner's wife, and she stops, she sees me, she goes, oh, you need the room? I said, no. He said, if you guys need the room, I'll cancel everything we have going on. She said, no. Within minutes, guys were cleaning the room out. I was like, oh, it's very nice. Steve Burton had just finished. He comes walking in. He wanted to change. He's a sweaty mess. And he goes, oh, like he sees me. He's like, he's startled. He didn't expect. I said, dude, you need to change or something? No. If this is your room, I don't want to disrespect this room. I'll, whatever you need. I was like, no, it's fine. I'll wait. I'll go. I'll leave if you want to change. I can't tell you how many times she said, I love this room. I don't want to disrespect this room. Whatever you need, I'll take care of it. No problem. The blah, 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 going on and on and on. And I kept saying, like, it's fine. He puts out his hand. He goes, I'm Steve, by the way. I said, yeah, I know you are, Tony. He goes, really, I love this room. I hate that room. I love it in here. He goes, have I disrespected this room in the past? I go, no. Like, I'm really in my head. I'm like, what is going on? He goes, are you sure? So now I'm thinking, all right, I didn't think about eBay, but now my wheels are turning. I go, you've left like one or two things in here each time you're here. I said, it takes me a half a second to get rid of it. It's no problem. But sure enough, I'm so sorry. I'll clean this up. You'll never know I'm here today, I promise. So that's when I said, look, if you really don't want to disrespect this room, you really feel bad, I said, come do an interview with me. I tried years ago to get him because, I figured I'd get good numbers. He wouldn't come in unless he got paid. Oh. So I was like, yeah, you can go scratch.
Wait, I'm not getting paid today?
You can take that up with him. So so that's what I said, just do an interview with me. And he said, oh, absolutely, anytime you want. And I'm telling you, it was so weird because the publicist comes walking by right at that second, and I actually know her. He turns to her, he brings her in, and he's like, you guys know each other? Like, yeah, we're doing, how are you? He turns right to her, he goes, the next time I'm here, I'm doing an interview with him. She was, he's like, I want you to just, put that down somewhere, document it. She's like, yeah, whatever you want, no problem. So they were here, I don't know, well, they just played the brokerage, but they were here at Governor's, I don't know, earlier, I think it was like maybe, I don't know, almost a year ago, give or take. So I emailed the publicist. I said, if you remember last time, She writes back immediately. She goes, I'll let Steve know. I'll be in touch. Give me a couple hours. Not even an hour later, I get a text. I get an email. Steve said no, and that's the whole email.
Oh,
I was like, oh, all right, you sons of bitches. I checked with Governors. I said because the night he was coming in, I had something going on in here. So I asked them. I said, did he ask for the studio or can I use it? They said they didn't say anything to us about the studio. I said, fine, I'm going to be here. I come in. Sure enough, the studio's open. There's a bunch of his shirts hanging up. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. But I'm waiting. I'm like, screw this. So I come in. I sit here, and I realize just from like I can just tell he's not even here yet. So I'm getting my stuff together. Now I hear his voice from the other end of the hallway, and so I'm just messing here, and I hear his voice getting closer and closer. I look, he just comes into my view from where I am. We barely made eye contact. He stops, he does a little, turns around. As he's walking back the other way, I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. He must have said it 5 times because he wanted somebody to hear him. Well, I guess I'm not going in there. I guess I'm not going in there. And then finally I hear somebody, Steve, what's the matter? And he goes, well, they're in there. I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Wow.
So it's not even like a handler or a publicist. It's one of the other soap opera actors whose name escapes me. He comes running in. Sorry, guys, you're going to be using this room tonight? And I go, and in my head, last thing I want to do is cause trouble with governors. So I said, do you guys want the room? And you see him, he kind of looks around like it's obvious they wanted the room. Stuff was already in here. He goes, oh, yeah, we like to use this room, to get ourselves together. And I said, okay, I'll be out of here in 5 minutes. He runs right out. I hear him like whispering to Steve, he'll be out of here just a few minutes, dude. I'm like, So I get out. I'm leaving. I walk out the sliding glass door, and now I yell down the hall. And I don't even know who half these people are, but I just yell, the studio's ready. Sure enough, Steve Burton pops his head out from wherever he was. Thank you. I just went like that, and that's my tough guy. And I left.
My tough guy nod.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have no idea what a pussy I am. But yeah, I was like, what a dick.
You should have taken a couple of his shirts and I hung them up here behind you and went on the air.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what a dick. Mary knows. She says the GH stud, she says.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
He's a stud.
Wow, we're really getting Mary going today.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Funkin' Rock School says, sounding great, Joanne.
Oh, thank you.
Now, who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, Funkin' Rock School.
Funkin' Rock School. Okay.
Well,
thank you.
Thanks, Funkin' Rock, whoever you are. All right, we still have about 10 minutes. You want to get another song going?
You want to?
Sure. What do you want to do?
You want to do another original or you want to do a cover?
I don't know. You want to do 44 Days?
Can I ask you? You want to do that one?
Yeah, because it has a story behind it.
Okay. Original key?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
You wanna tell the story?
Okay, so the story behind this one. I found out a friend of mine in high school wrote a book.
Okay.
It was called Saving Cinnamon, and it was about a dog that her brother met when he was in Afghanistan.
Oh.
And the dog just kind of hung around the camp and got to know all the guys. Real sweetheart. Golden lab. And when it was time for him to get sent home, he wanted to bring Cinnamon home with him.
Oh, wow.
So he went through all the channels. He got the okay that he could. But it ended up he was shipping out a little bit before Cinnamon would be able to ship out. So they had to arrange for a dog handler to fly with the dog to take the dog home. And,
Wow.
they would fly one leg of the trip and then be picked up by another handler, would fly the next handle. Well, the first stop, the dog got lost, got out of the cage and got lost. So now Cinnamon is running around Kandahar, lost.
Oh, my goodness.
He's back in the States. He's
Nothing he
not
could do.
there.
Right.
So many lines they went through and people who came out to help try to find the dog. And they found the dog in 44 days. And a family had picked up the dog and had the dog as their family dog. They agreed you could take the dog home, and he eventually got to take Cinnamon home.
Oh, my goodness.
To his family. The book is just incredible.
Wow.
It was beautiful. Cinnamon had a very happy life in the United States. She's since passed on. But when I read
on April 28th.
Yeah. Yes, Tony's birthday. Tony Miller's birthday.
Tony Miller's birthday.
So after I read the story, I was like, wow, this could be a really good song. This whole story about Cinnamon.
Yeah.
So Frank and I got together.
Well, before that, wasn't there talk of it becoming a movie?
There was talk, but I think it was after we did the song.
Oh, I thought we did the song because it was going to be a
No,
movie.
I think it was after that. But anyway, we started fiddling around writing the song.
Yeah.
And we wrote this song. The book was going to become a movie, and they were going to use this as a song or the song, I don't know.
That would have been nice.
Of the movie. Ended up, movie never got done. In fact, we had to kind of rewrite it a little bit. Do you remember they wanted it?
Oh, yeah, we recorded it one way. They didn't like the way it was
They
recorded.
didn't like it.
They didn't like the style.
Yeah, they wanted
That's
it
right.
a little more countrified.
Right.
So we reached out to your friend, Diane Fogarty.
Oh.
Who at that time was totally country, remember?
Right.
She came over and she just kind of went through the song with us and gave us some tips and things.
I forgot all about that.
Yes.
Holy cow.
And she kind of just helped us countrify it a little bit, But
Nice.
yes, thanks, Diane. I remember. See, I remember
Wow.
Diane.
I remember everything Diane ever did and said.
I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, really.
And we debuted the song at Barnes and Noble's when the
Borders.
Borders.
Yeah.
Right, Borders.
Wow.
When the author came down, hear the song and
Talked about the book,
talked
too.
about the book. Yeah.
What's the author's name?
It is Christine Sullivan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saving Cinnamon. Great
Very
book.
nice.
Great story.
Just before you start, you asked her about the key. You can change the key on this thing?
No, we talked about it ahead of time. She said you might want the key lowered, and so I separately made a recording of just a lower key.
Oh.
Yeah, because
So I had it prepared just in case.
when we wrote these songs, what was this? 2010.
10, that one is, yeah.
Wow, 14 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, I was younger and could sing higher notes.
So you don't write songs together anymore, and you're not playing together anymore. What's the drama here? What happened?
We told you.
He doesn't. He.
Tim said you're not hanging out with that guy anymore. All right. Play the song.
I told Frank we have to write again.
We will. Ready to go?
Yes, 44 Days is the name of the song.
Nice.
7,000 miles away in a war zone, giving a soldier some needed reprieve. She gave him hope, a glimpse of home. He could end his tour with something to believe. He wanted to give her a positive change, his family already in love. Wheels were in motion, plans were arranged. What they needed next was signs from above. Unconditional love, the other side of the world. He wants her home, he wants his girl. Begin a new life with a family to raise. Can hope find a way in 44 days? Abandoned and lost, left behind, not accepting this fate, determined to find the symbol of love, giver of smiles, setting out to save her across the miles. Unconditional love spanning the earth, strangers responding, understanding her worth. Faith and trust never cease to amaze. Love found a way in 44 days. Unconditional love inspires more, brings it to life like never before. Love always shows a role that it plays. Can it find a way again? Can it find a way again in 44 days?
Very nice. That was cool. That's a great tune. Who plays on that?
The lead guitar player was Dave Isaacs.
Who's that? What do I know? Who's that?
He's in Nashville, I
He's in
think,
Nashville
right?
now. He used to be from here.
But I think you sent the tracks to Nashville.
Yeah, he recorded his part in Nashville, and we did the rest of it here.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
The rest of it is you.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the rest of it's me. The background music is me.
Yeah.
Tim Finnegan says Amante Walker is really good and should be doing that again. No joke.
He's right.
That was great.
Thank you.
Don't mind me. I'm eating a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
That you brought. Thank you.
Of course.
All right.
What are brothers for?
We have about 5 minutes. Memorable Memorable gigs.
Memorable
Something
gigs.
bad happened, something funny happened, somebody famous sang with you, something.
Jeez. I'm trying to think of ours. Anything with us. Well, I could say Illusion recently did an outdoor gig, Huntington, I think it was. Huntington, right by the water, and a storm was coming in. And, we have a couple. I just thought of it. And we checked the forecast, and we were like, we'll be able to get the gig in. It was a private party. We'll be able to get the gig in before the storm. Well, this storm kicked up and came in. We were under a tent, so we kept playing until the winds started coming in off the water. The water was hitting us in the faces as we were trying to sing, dripping off us.
That's actually hilarious.
How we didn't get electrocuted, I don't know.
Yeah, right, true, yeah.
And in fact, Rob, I think you were standing against a metal pole, kind of hoping the lightning was gonna strike. Yeah, but that was a recent one that just popped in. But Frank and I did a gig right before Hurricane Sandy. It was kind of kicking up. Do you remember that windy, cold day?
Oh, for our friend's party?
No, that was actually, I think, the Kings Park Farmers Market.
Okay. Yes. It was a Sunday morning. We played 2 hours at a farmer's market. And we were off to the side, really not, there wasn't an audience or anything like that. We were just there playing while people were shopping in this parking lot. This one couple
Oh, yeah.
was trying to buy like long stalks of corn and didn't factor in how big the stalks were compared to their car.
Okay.
So they're driving, they're pushing, trying to get into the trunk. It won't go in. It looks like a long tail out of the car, and they finally just drove off.
I mean, with
tail.
wheat hanging out the windows.
And that's funny.
And didn't have it fall out?
No, but we said between the wind and everything going on, they're going to come home and there's going to be
nothing there.
There's going to be nothing there. The wheat's going to be gone.
Oh,
but
that's funny.
And we were also singing every song that had to do with storm, like stormy weather,
windy.
Windy. We were any song we could think of with wind.
That's funny.
I remember that one.
My God.
Tim said that was gorgeous. Andrew Fremder, beautiful voice, clap, clap, clap. Ann Rothney, Joanne, you have the voice of an angel, thank you.
Aww.
And also says, Frank, next time bring your guitar. Love it when you play. It's here. You just didn't use it. Bands or artists that you love, bands or artists that you just don't understand why people like them.
Okay. 3 main female singers would be Linda Ronstadt.
Nice.
Joni Mitchell.
Yes.
And Karen Carpenter, growing up.
Oh, Karen Carpenter. What
fact-
a drummer. I love watching videos of her drumming.
In fact, I do a solo act, and I'm going to be working on a Linda, Joni, Karen night, where we just rotate
I would like
those
to
songs.
have a Joni, Linda, Carol night. Karen. No, really, that's really great. Yeah, that's
those
that's
three
some great
artists
stuff.
were very, very big for me.
Cool.
Artists I don't understand, and I'm going to make so many.
It's okay.
enemies.
You're allowed.
He's got a couple too.
Enemies.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Bon Jovi is mine.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I shouldn't
Wow.
say that. Fleetwood Mac, I like. I love their harmonies. I
Yeah.
love their musicianship. I think Christine McVie is just, just underrated.
Yes.
In her. It's just Stevie Nicks.
Oh, Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She definitely, as a big Fleetwood Mac fan, I watch a lot of documentaries and interviews. She does come across like there's not really much going on.
Well, it's the voice. I think
The voice.
she's I just can't get to like it, but I do appreciate what they did.
Okay.
Them as a band, that I do.
Lindsey Buckingham, I think, is a genius.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But did you ever hear the story about these 2 guys that had backstage passes to Fleetwood Mac, and one didn't know that it was a meet and greet before the show, so we didn't see them?
Oh no!
That was
Was it
us.
the Miller Brothers?
The Miller
The
Brothers.
Miller Brothers, yes.
Yes.
The Miller Brothers worked. One of them worked for Korg, which is a keyboard company, and got backstage passes to Fleetwood Mac, and had no idea there was a meet and greet before the show. So we went backstage before the show, but it was like maybe a half hour before the show, so the band is already gone and taking their
we
drugs.
did see the 1 or 2 walking around.
We did see
Mick and
we
Lindsay.
saw Lindsay, but Mick and Liz, you're right, but they were like 50 feet away. So
Right.
like, oh, there's 2 people walking. But all right, but what made up for it was
It was front row seats, first of all.
yes, true.
Nice.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And the one I don't know where you went, but I sat because they have a spread back there that you get food. I sat for about 10 minutes and shared a meal with you think Fleetwood Mac, you think Gary Carter. Gary Carter of the New York Mets. He was back there. I don't know why you weren't there, but
I was there. I just sat in the background and just you guys.
you
talked.
sat with us.
Yeah, we sat back there. You went over to him.
No, he came to me. I was wearing a Mets shirt, and he had just gotten inducted by coincidence.
Okay.
He had just gotten inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame just a month prior. He saw my shirt and walked over to me, which was actually. That was the first time. There was actually a second time he came walking up to me, but yeah, I would swear you weren't there. We sat for about 10 minutes and then we had better seats than him. He was like a few rows back and we had the front row. But we didn't get to meet Fleetwood Mac. But,
Close.
All right, so Fleetwood. That is not the answer I was expecting. I am surprised.
I didn't know that either.
You're not making enemies out of us.
Yeah.
But very
Yeah.
surprised.
Maybe within your band.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Mary.
That's why she's not in the Fleetwood Mac band. All right, so we're running late. One more thing to do, and then we're going to get out of here. I do this with all my guests. I'm going to hit you with some names of some mutual friends. I
Okay.
looked on Facebook. You don't have to say anything. Say whatever you want about these names.
Okay.
First off, I was very surprised. You know a lot of Hicksville people, which
Oh.
shocked me.
Okay.
All right. Bob Blickwoody.
Bob Blickweed. Yes. Well, just music circles.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Colleen and Paul Scalo.
Oh yeah, sure. We know them. Joe Scolo. Actually, we just had dinner with Joe Scolo a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Very nice.
He'll be here in February or March, I think.
Who? Joe? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tell him. I think I've told you that before. Tell him to bring his brother and Colleen.
We talked about that.
Oh, and they said no.
They said no.
Sons of bitches. Dan Perillis.
Dan Perillis. I actually took a couple of vocal lessons from Dan Perillis back
Really?
way back.
Did you demand a refund?
No. I just went. It
I'm
wasn't.
teasing.
It wasn't like lessons for years. It was just maybe
Oh,
a couple
wow.
of months of lessons with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a great vocal teacher too.
Really?
Yeah, he was great.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, I'm just teasing. I haven't seen Dan in years. I just felt like making fun of him. But he would totally laugh. But I haven't seen Dan probably 10, 15 years. Deanna D.
Deanna D.
The Heart Tribute singer.
Oh, probably just music
Okay.
circles. Yeah.
Diane Fogarty.
Diane. Love you, Diane. Actually, Diane, Frank, and I worked together for a brief time at Hands Across Long Island.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we all worked together.
Oh,
but
very
I know
nice.
Diane from the music circles, and she's a doll.
Hillary and Mike Epstein.
Just music circles. Don't know him personally.
Is it Jan Close or Jan? It's Jan Close.
Jan.
It is Jan. I think he's been on this show, 2 or 3 times. I think I call him
Mm.
Jan every time. All right. Jan Close.
He's probably used to it.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Don't know him personally. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jim Moran.
Jim Moran. Yeah, music. I think we might have crossed paths in a song or two. Yeah.
All right. Last name, Joyce Gilpanone.
Joyce Gilpernone. Also music, open mics, I think, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh, did she used to sing?
She didn't sing. No, she
Oh,
came down.
just
Yeah,
came.
she used
Yeah,
to come down.
She's great. I love
Yeah,
Joyce.
yeah.
And congratulations, Joyce. She's just retired.
Oh, yes.
After 40-something years in the tuxedo and dress business,
Oh.
she's great. Love Joyce.
Enjoy.
Yeah, good for you. All right, it is time for us to get out of here. Let me just read some comments. John, wherever you are, missed my sunshine today. Yeah, I have a feeling John's mad at me. I may have to call him. Tim says, play something with that puny guitar.
Do you have time or no?
I really.
guitar.
I mean, if you want to play while I'm talking, but yeah, I really don't have time. We got Sports Bash with Peter Schwartz at 1:00, so I got to get out of here. And then Ann says, great start to my day, Tony. Thanks. Wishing everyone a blessed day. See you on the next one. Thank you, Ann. Okay, quickly before we go. Governors, who's here this weekend? Anthony Rodia, like you said, he's here this weekend. Chris Frangiola, Long Island's own. Steve Schaefer, Chris Murphy, just some of the names you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend. Don't forget, next week, Hershey and the Keegs hosting a show at the Brokerage with Keith Anthony and a bunch of other great comedians. Also next week, next Friday, Mike Paccetti and Friends with the Evil Twins of Comedy and myself. December 21st, go see a fun murder mystery with Knockem Dead Comedy at McGuire's in Bohemia. Don't forget, December 27th, the Westbury Music Fair. Go see David Clark. Don't forget, January 24th, come see Tony Miller and friends. Don't forget to vote for Hershey and the Keegs for Best of Long Island, for Best Podcast. And then today is Thursday, so what do we got going on today? Sports Bash at 1:00. Recipe for Laughter with Chef Felix and Bonnie. They're on at 6:30. And then Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 9. I'm here at 11 with Chris Thomas will be joining me for a little while, and then Don Sill and Mark Riccadonna will be zooming in, and then Don Sill he's doing a special top 5s tomorrow. Top 5 Christmas metal songs, I believe, is what he's doing. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Mary just said, "Great job!" Right back at you, Mary.
Thank you.
And I'm sure Joanne and Tim say that too when you have your threesomes. So. Sorry, I don't even know Mary.
Sorry, Mom.
Yes. Oh, Mom's listening. Sorry. Okay, and that's it. We're getting out of here. Thank you, Joanne. Oh,
Thank you.
How can they give us the socials and where they can find you and your bands?
Illusion Tribute to Women Who Rock is on Facebook. Joanna Monti Music on Facebook. Instagram, all the usuals, even TikTok.
Cool. Now you played finally the other night. How did that feel? Good.
Very good.
Yeah,
It was good.
Yeah.
You
It was a lot of
getting? You gonna start getting out there again or no?
I don't know. My hands aren't up again. So I
Oh,
don't know.
stop it!
It is.
All right. And then you have video from that Harry Chapin show on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
All right. So we can promote that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Thanks again. That was fun. Thank you.
Thanks.